Hello everyone, welcome back to landscaping. Today we will be doing a huge job. We will be building gravel driveway, digging a trench for electrical cables, and we will be planting a half dozen bushes. I just got back here to the shop after dropping off the dump truck with 3/4 inch gravel at the job site. Let's get the rest of the equipment loaded up here and head on out. Now it will be a warm summer day here for us with temperatures in at the mid-90s. I think right now it's already 92 degrees and it's only 10 a.m. Today we will be using the 2017 Chevy Duramax regular cab long bed. This will get a pretty good workout here for us, along with the new low trail trailer, 35-foot gooseneck trailer. We'll be taking the Bobcat S590, the bucket with the teeth, and the new JCB mini excavator. I just switched this out for the Deere, and I decided not to do a full video on it since this was a pretty similar piece of equipment. But let's get loaded up here and head on out. So far this season, looks like the jobs just keep getting bigger and bigger. The story here with this one is one of our mowing clients just built a 30x60 pole barn for his car collection, and he wants us to do a lot of work. He needs power for the garage doors, for lights, and car lift, and he wants some bushes planted around the driveway, and just lots of things here, which is awesome. I really do like customers that have us do more than just kind of mow and more than just kind of the job. It's nice to have those that give us all of their service for their landscaping at their house. I'm really excited to be back behind the wheel here of the S590. Really am a big fan of Bobcat skid loaders, and this one here is definitely a top my favorite, but I really am looking for maybe an S160 T180 would be really nice. We had a few back in 17 and 15, or maybe even the Bobcat 863 would be awesome. Let's get the Duramax fired up here. I'm really excited to be using this. Like I have touched upon, you usually take the dually with this big trailer, this much equipment, but I think we'll be fine. If you guys do enjoy today's content, today's video, please drop a like. It's much appreciated here, and it helps out with the YouTube algorithm. And I will have to say, this is one awesome setup here. These equipment will be put to work, and this thing looks awesome. I'm a big fan of this trailer. It's actually one of my favorite trailers from the previous version of Farm Sim. I hope everyone's been having a great day so far. Let me know how it is down below. My days so far have been a bit busy, but I've just really been enjoying these summer days here, doing a little projects here and there at the house. Now, part of taking on these landscaping projects is making sure we have the right equipment for the job. We don't want to take on jobs that we just can't handle, and I thought this job, instead of taking the big backhoe, this mini excavator will be perfect for the trench work and for digging the holes for the bushes, and then the skid steer will be perfect for the gravel. You gotta just have the right equipment for the job. And sometimes that means having almost a half dozen pieces of equipment that we own. I'm a big fan here of these regular cab trucks, and this 2017 Duramax body style is probably one of my top favorite ones as well. It just looks so awesome, looks so tough, and it does a great job working as well. Now, I am working on some multiplayer videos. As of lately, I have been running into a few problems with them, so hopefully we could get some multiplayer coming maybe the end of this week, early next week, which should be a lot of fun here for you guys to do some awesome projects. We have arrived here, and whoa, look at that bright red, wow, that stands out. So I really just want to kind of take a full walk around, walk you guys around the job, and then we'll get going. And the F750 is already here. Really do like just dropping it off here. It's a little bit easier for me instead of having to use the following mod. So we just put the ramps down here. Let's take a quick walk around. So he did let me know this is a 30x60 with a kind of a little porch over here. Now this garage door is 12 feet high, which is perfect. And the ceilings, I believe he went with 15-16 feet for car lifts. And the garage door doesn't work because of no power. But wow, this is awesome. This is a brand new building. I think it got released the day I'm recording this as well, which is awesome. I always like to use new mods. Wow, pretty cool shot. Maybe we have to look into using one. But let's get the door closed here. What we are going to do is build a gravel road gravel driveway right from that garage door, probably right about here. He said kind of line it up with this post. We'll do the gravel, and then we'll do bushes on this side of it and on this side to give a bit more privacy. And the bushes will pretty much be matching this one here, but definitely a little bit smaller. So let's hop there in the Bobcat and get going. It's always fun to tear up grass and dirt here with the skid steer, and that's also why I brought the bucket with the teeth. Now, the landscaping series has been very popular here on the channel, which is very exciting. This is one of my favorite series. I've done quite a lot of landscaping in real life as well. Worked actually for a few landscaping companies, and this is something I just really do enjoy here. So we'll get the bucket down here, and we'll get to ripping up the ground. Oh yeah, look at that, sliding just a little bit, but we should get probably 3-4 full buckets worth of soil. Right to the front door here, we'll scoop it up here, and we'll probably just dump it off to the side. Maybe he'll want some of this to fill in some areas around his house. We'll just make a pile over here. Awesome. Let's take a look here at what we did. So it looks like probably 3-4 passes here with the skid steer will probably be all we really need. And we are making a really good progress here. It looks like we're ripping up quite a lot as well. And I think after this we'll just put the gravel down. Bouncing looks like hitting a few rocks there, but it's no problem for the Bobcat. I'm thinking we'll do one more pass over here with Bobcat, and then we should be good to go here for the gravel. But there's so much to do here, and with these bigger landscaping projects means we have much more profit built in for the company, which is awesome, which means we'll be able to reinvest. We do have quite a lot of equipment we need to buy for the leaf cleanups, and also we really need to get prepared for winter. Now I'm thinking we might buy a small wheel loader. That might be something we need to buy to run a box plow along with the skid steer. So there we go. I think we're just about good here with the skid steer. Let's get it moved off to the side and get going here on the gravel. This looks prepped and ready to go here for the gravel. Looks pretty wide. You should be able to almost fit a car and a half wide, which is good. But let's hop here in the F750. I really do like this truck a lot, but I might switch it out for a new dump bed. I see one of the new trucks coming out has a pretty cool dump bed on, and maybe we'll get that. I always like getting new things here for you guys, and just to kind of showcase so many different things here. But what I want to do, I want to leave a little bit of gravel here, probably in the center, so we'll stop just a little bit. That way we have a little bit extra here. We don't want to go too close, but let's get to dumping. We'll drive forward here pretty quickly, and that is just such a cool thing I do here. Saves us a lot of time, and that way we could just smooth it out here. So there we go. That should be good enough, and we'll hop there in the Bobcat. Now using this truck here does help out. We'll first kind of drive over, get it all compacted with the skid steer, and then we'll kind of go from there. And I always just leave this running. No need to really get it turned off. And turning it on and off actually puts more wear and tear on the engine and even on the starter. But let's first drive on it and just kind of see what's going to happen here. Oh yeah, this is already spreading out really well for us, which is great. So the bushes should be arriving any minute now from the local supplier. I did order them, and I actually told them around noontime will be good. And this is going to be probably a full day job here for us. If not, maybe even another half day after today. Push a little bit over there. Wow, really close to finishing this. Almost looks like we put a little bit too much gravel down, but sometimes you just can't really tell how much you put down until you get it all spread out. Just keep driving over it here. It's actually really working pretty well here for us. Wow, this gravel looks good, and we'll just kind of touch up right here. Perfect. I really do like the building materials mod. It's just so awesome here now. You can't really get some of these mods on console like many of you guys have really been asking for, but that's because mods are limited. Now what I actually want to do, I want to leave a little bit of gravel for him, that way as it settles or if he wants to kind of put it there. So we'll just push it a little bit right there, and yeah, we'll leave some here, and then he'll be able to just use a shovel by hand if he kind of sees an area needs it more. Don't want to dig down too deep. And perfect, so we'll just leave the rest here, somewhat of a big pile, and then I do want to drop some right there. Awesome. So let's see really quickly. I really would like to kind of clean that up just a little. And here we have it. The first part of the job here is complete. That looks really nice, all spread out, all compact. As the wheel drive on it, it's going to get a little bit better and better. But up next, let's hop there in the JCB, and I think we'll first get started here on the electrical cables. He actually needs it to go right from here. Wow, that looks to be the water meter, and actually it's right here. So good thing we just double checked. So it has to go from right here just to right back here, and that's where we will be digging. Over the last few months, we probably went through around 5 different mini excavators, and I think this is the one here for us. Very nice model. It works great. We went through a Deere, a Bobcat mini excavator, along with a little bit bigger one that we just didn't find a need for. So hopefully we don't keep switching out equipment. I just really want to find the perfect one, and sometimes it takes 2-3 different pieces of equipment, different brands, to just find that one there. So I don't want the blade to go all the way down. I just really want it to be like this. That way we can see a little bit better here. And perfect, so let's get going here on the trench. This has to be just around 3 feet deep there for the electrical. That way it doesn't have any problems there with the frost line. And if you do have any cool ideas here for landscaping jobs, please let me know. I really do enjoy using your feedback here to make upcoming videos and to improve the videos here on the channel. You guys have been awesome, really giving me great support lately, awesome views, and I just really appreciate all of you guys for watching. I put a ton of time here into these videos. I'm trying to be as unique as possible and just do so many cool things. But look at that, guys. I just noticed this house has the AC cranked on. That's actually what I have right now. I'm in a nice AC room making today's video. Now, if you do want to see what I am using setup-wise, I do recommend you go check out the setup video I did over this past weekend here for us. Let's kind of see, where do we have to go? Oh, wow, we are making pretty good headway. Let's get rotated just a little bit, and we should be good to go. We'll actually use this to dig the bushes out as well, which is going to really help us out. It's always good to be smarter with equipment and do less manual labor. That's why I brought this. To dig this trench by hand, it's probably going to be maybe 2-3 hours compared to maybe a half hour on the machine. Now, I definitely want to do some more real-life landscaping, more just real-life videos in general, so hopefully I could do some. Maybe if you guys want, I could show a video on my RC car, the Traxxas I have. I did a video on it, but I think that would be pretty cool. Just about done here. I think we are just very close, and this is just a long trench we do have to dig. And the homeowner said that he'll come out here and he will put the cable in there. Awesome. So we'll turn around on this side and we'll just kind of dig it this way. Now, I do switch between the controller here and also the steering wheel and the pedals, and really have been liking the change here as well. Another probably 5 feet here and we should be good. And there we have it, guys. We got it all dug here. The trench is ready to go here for the electrical cable. We'll keep the mini excavator running here. We'll dig the holes for the bushes, and we'll catch you guys back here to place them in. Got all half dozen holes dug here for the bushes. We'll just start to put them in, and he wants 4 on this side and 2 on the other side, which is good. And there we have it. After a full day's worth of work, the project is complete. We have all 6 bushes installed, the gravel driveway in place, and we also do have the trench dug here for the electrical cables. We gotta use a JCB mini excavator along with the Bobcat S590, the Chevy Duramax Low Trail, and the F750. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one and subscribe for more.